Welcome to the Spring 2013 garden tour of the Simpson Estate. Today is April 24th, so it's mid-spring, so we've got mid-spring things blooming like grape hyacinths and wood hyacinths and some periwinkle, and this is the side of my driveway. And coming over here, we've got my donkey tail euphorbia. Irises that haven't come up yet. Daffodils are already done. Tulips are out. Over here we have the turtle that's all done, except the plants just need to grow in. The ground covers are starting to fill in pretty well. And then this spot over here covered in garden cloth is where I'll have annuals this summer. Over here in shrub corner, got things blooming. I forget what this shrub is called, but it's pretty cute. Cute little flowers that smell good. And going into the backyard now, we've got all these branches that I cut off the fruit trees when I pruned them about a month or so ago. Into the backyard, we've got the red bed, which isn't red yet because it's too early in the season. So things are just starting to come out over there. The fruit trees are all blooming. Got the plum tree here just starting, the cherry tree just finishing blooming, the pear tree is in full bloom, and the apple tree is just starting to bloom. These all got quite a big pruning this year. There's the apple blossom. Over here we've got these raised beds, the bigger one for strawberries and carrots, and then the two smaller ones for beans. A patch of grass there that I added more dirt to, and now I'm regrowing the grass. And there's the shade garden back there. Things are coming up here in the shade garden. We've got a lot of these little violets that spread like crazy, and they're all blooming right now. They're very cute, so that's lucky since they spread so much. There's a sword fern restarting. This year I cut off all the old sword fern leaves on all my sword ferns, so everything's new and fresh this year over there. Here's my Mexican orange bush that's getting ready to bloom, and it has very nice smelling flowers when it blooms. And coming around the corner here, we've got this type of saxifrage. I forget what kind it is, but it's happy. And there's another saxifrage over here. I forget what kind that is, but he's pretty happy. And then all my inside out flowers are coming up, and they're a little bit too happy and starting to take over. They're not blooming yet, but they do have a cute little bloom on them when they bloom. Cute little flower. Over here is my sorrel. It's a Washington native. It's blooming here too a little bit. Just a little bit. And this is my Pyrrhus bush, or Andromeda. And those are new leaves. That's not blooms. It's not blooming this year, but that's okay because it needed to grow leaves more than it needed to bloom. And back in the corner is my lacewing hydrangea. And we had a mild winter, so it's pretty happy so far. I hope it blooms well this year. And then back down here, This other saxifrage ground cover is doing really well. And this one's just starting to think about blooming, and it has really cute little flowers on stems. And it's kind of taken over here too. It's growing into the path, so I'll have to do something about that. And then just starting to come up is my Jack in the Pulpit. Just starting. And columbine just starting to come up. Right here. Here's my vanilla leaf. It's really happy. It took me a while to get these things to grow, so I'm glad that it's doing well. And the middle of this looks bare right now, but these hostas that are just starting to come up will take over the whole place. This one over here I might get rid of. It's just too big. And it's crowding out my Solomon seal, and I really like my Solomon seal. Now over here, on this side, we've got trillium that is finishing up. The flowers turn purple when they get old. This is one of the first guys to bloom in the spring. Blooms are white when it first comes out. And bleeding heart over here is just starting to bloom. And over here, I'm really happy that my shooting star is coming back. And it's just sending up a bud. It hasn't bloomed yet. The plant itself isn't very exciting, but the flower is really cute. So there's that. And more Solomon seal over here that is getting ready to bloom. Almost. And let's see. Back over here, I've got more columbine starting up, and that's native columbine. There's an astilbe that's not very happy these days. Maybe I'll give it more fertilizer and make it happy. More of these violets everywhere. So we've got black mondo grass. My baby tears here are happy and spreading. And I don't mind that they spread into the path because they're really cute. And then here's this thing, I think it's a pulmonaria. It's been blooming for a while. It was one of the first ones out. I think it even beat the trillium out this year. And it has nice spotted leaves. And there's another Jack in the Pulpit here that's coming up. So I'm glad to see him back again. There's that other Solomon seal. Over here, got some grape, Oregon grape. That's a native. It's blooming there. I just noticed slugs eating all these yellow flowers. Yeah, I didn't know they did that, so flowers chomped on. And this is wild ginger. It's a native too. It's trying to take over. I always have to cut it back where it tries to grow over the path every year. But it's happy, so that's good. And then here we have my new yard art. My tree necklace that I made this winter. There's the little cameo charm. And around the corner on the tree here is my bunchberry that's happy. I'm so glad. It's taken me a while to get this stuff to grow, and it looks pretty happy, so I hope it actually blooms now. That'll be even better. Gets a little white flower, and then in the fall, a little red berry. And then over here, there's my new paving project. Grass never grew there, so I put these pavers there to kind of match the old ones that were already there, and then also incorporating these new flagstones, which eventually I want to put all the way around the house. And we'll end the garden tour on the lilies of the valley, even though they're not blooming yet. They're thinking about blooming. So soon they will bloom.